Smoothies. Boy, my daughter Ireland loves smoothies. I think most kids do. Do your kids like smoothies?
Oh, yes. It's like a meal in a glass. Absolutely. And they're fun.
And they are fun, and they're kind of like almost like a dessert. But we're going to make some really healthy smoothies. Again, that you can, give the kids on the way out the door. Great, for a snack. Great for breakfast. So we're making 2 different smoothies with a lot going on. So a lot of fun, different ingredients. So should I start with mine first?
Absolutely. We're doing 2 different colors today, Amy. So we have a really healthy green one. It sounds gross, but it's so delicious. And then we're doing our typical strawberry. Actually, you're doing the strawberry. I'll do the green one.
Okay.
So go ahead. What we're doing is putting in for the, this is the oatmeal strawberry smoothie with soy milk. So even if you do have any allergies, or if you're watching, just the type of dairy you're bringing in, this would be a great alternative. So what you're doing is putting in about 8 strawberries.
Okay. And you don't even really have to dice them up, right? You just throw them in there.
No, just whip them in,
okay.
Especially if you have a good strong blender.
Okay.
And really it's just throwing everything, blending it up, and then it's ready to go. Serve immediately. You can use smoothies and popsicles if you want to save them later on, or also put them in an ice cube tray for decoration. So even if you don't use it right away, definitely throw them in the freezer.
Or if you've got leftovers, that's a good one. So
exactly.
8 strawberries. This is soy milk.
About a 3/4 cup of soy milk.
Now, why use that instead of regular milk? Does it matter?
If you have a food allergy, if you have a preference, or just something different, try different products. You can use some of the popular ones like the coconuts, coconut waters, or even some of the energy drinks if you want to try something different, or just milk or soy milk. All are good, even chocolate milk.
Now, this is interesting. Oatmeal. Why oatmeal in here?
We're thickening it up a little bit.
Okay.
And then just adding almost like a filler, almost like you're putting in, just adding some extra traditional foods.
And vanilla.
A little bit of vanilla and a banana.
Half a banana.
You can add honey for flavor, and you don't have to also because of the natural sweetness of the fruit.
Now, if we used fresh strawberries, I was thinking if you used frozen, it would be a little more slushy. Could you do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can use any berry. Really, the sky's the limit. So when it comes to fruits and vegetables, dietitians, we just really are so happy you're eating them.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter, even if you want to make your own variation.
So we're going to let it whirl. There we go. Oh, that color is gorgeous, Carmen.
That is a beautiful. And really, if you get creative, you can do half and half. So you can actually split your cup and do red on one side and a green on the other side, especially for the holiday.
Fun. Really fun.
If you're able to pour and balance that out. But there you go.
Look
Quick
how thick
and easy.
it is. And the color?
And on your way out. Absolutely. So you did a really nice red one, and what we'll do on this side is one maybe using vegetables, almost like we do with the granola bars, something that may seem like, oh, not so sure, but we're putting spinach in. We'll start out with a little bit of orange juice, about a cup and a half.
Okay.
And then in that we'll add some mangoes. Do you want to go ahead and throw in a couple of mangoes?
Yep, and we're using the jar, but fresh would work too.
Absolutely.
I love mango, actually. So people tell me that when you've got the spinach in there, you can't even really taste it. It just, once you've got all that fruit in there. Mango
and if you have younger kids, you can definitely look at, kind of making it fun. Like, hey, we're having a Shrek drink, and do something different. So they're like,
the
what?
boys like that. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Little power drink, spinach Popeye for some of us that remember Popeye. And then I put in about a cup of spinach and a little bit of ice. And again, you can put in honey to taste. And again, this one, the same thing. And rock and roll. That's okay, the pounder blender.
I have a friend that makes smoothies all the time, and her secret ingredient, or it says, that she would have popped that banana in the freezer for a little bit to get it icy. And the same with, even if you're using fresh strawberries, she swears, but using, there you go.
The frozen.
Thank you so much for coming. So all the recipes that we did on the show today, from that turkey taco skillet to the homemade granola to these really pretty smoothies, you can find on our website, fox11online.com. Click on the Living tab and recipes, and we'll be right there. Again, thanks a ton, Carmen.
Thank you so much, Amy.
We'll be back. Stay with us.